salt when the sea turned to silver. Ah, they've eaten me much better since you arrived, the stonecutter said, as the dungeon door slammed closed. He picked up a bowl of rice and pushed it toward Amma. A small bowl of rice every other day, Amma said, taking the bowl, did not seem like good feeding to me. They used to forget for 3, 4 days, sometimes a week, the stonecutter said. And now they leave a light. It is because of you, of course. Me, Amma said, scooping the rice with her cold fingers. Yes, the stonecutter said. You misjudge those who honor you. They do not think you can predict the future or save you from catastrophe. They honor you because you are the storyteller. It does not seem like something that would earn the respect of men such as these, Amma said. Almost all men respect the storyteller, the stonecutter said. You can make time disappear. You can bring us to places we have never dreamed. You can make us feel sorrow and joy and peace. You have great magic. You flatter me, Amma said. I do not think I am what you say. The stonecutter laughed. How could you not be, he said. Don't the soldiers treat you as kindly as they can? Are you not now covered by a guard's own coat? How selfish I am, Amma said. You have been cold much longer than me. You should have this coat. The guard gave it to you, storyteller, the stonecutter said. Keep it. Instead, give me another story. Very well, Amma said. What kind of story would you like? Tell me a story about eating something delicious, the stonecutter said, so I can imagine I am eating something other than plain rice. And this is the story of the stolen peach bite. Emperor Zu was called the Son of Heaven because he was indeed somehow related to the immortal Queen Mother of the heavens. And even though the relation must have been distant, the Queen Mother still looked upon him with great favor. For his 60th birthday celebration, the Queen Mother came. A full chariot, pulled by unicorns, burst from a cloud and descended. The thousands of acrobats, singers, and dancers and guests froze at a shocked standstill. However, while the light of the stars on the Queen Mother's crown was brighter than all the lanterns combined, it was the peach she held in her hand that everyone stared at. Zu, the Queen Mother said, your character is too flawed for me to grant you immortality. So instead, I bring you this peach of longevity. This peach will grant you 999 more years of life. I hope through these extra years, you will be able to merit immortality. All, including the Emperor, sank to the floor in deference, and one of the Queen's companions had to nudge a servant to rise in order to take the peach. As the Emperor stammered his gratitude, the Queen Mother nodded to him and gave the sea of bowed heads a glance of acknowledgement. Then the unicorns reared and leaped, and she and her entourage disappeared back into the sky. For a moment, the Emperor and his guests could only stare up at the heavens. If it were not for the peach, all would have doubted the reality of the Queen Mother's visit. But the glorious golden peach was casting a warm glow. The Emperor, already licking his lips, waved his hand for the peach to be brought to him. The crowd parted and watched in hushed silence as the trembling servant carried the peach as if leading a procession. The sweet fragrance wafted through the air like an intoxicating wine, and it was not only the Emperor's mouth that watered. But just as the peach was almost within arm's distance of the Emperor, someone broke through the mesmerized crowd and grabbed it. After a brief stunned moment, the Emperor barked an order, and the guards clamored. They swarmed upon the attempted thief, collapsed to the floor, but with him fell the peach. It rolled on the floor toward the Emperor, and all gazed in horror as they saw that a bite had been taken out of it. For a while, the moment of shock had been short, and had been long enough. The golden skin of the peach had been torn open, and where a chunk of flesh was now missing, a sweet, sticky juice was dripping like crystal beads gliding off of the string. The Emperor would not take the first bite of his peach. Enraged, the Emperor had the thief brought before him. To everyone's surprise, it was a magistrate who was distantly connected to the Emperor by marriage. By all accounts, he was well liked, but all favor had disappeared with the bite of the peach. How dare you take the bite of my peach, the Emperor roared. I shall have you executed. Forgiveness, your exalted majesty, the magistrate said, prostrating himself. But if I had eaten from the peach of longevity, how can I be killed? Fool, the emperor said. You have stolen some extra years of life, but you are not invincible. That bite of peach may protect you from sickness and age, but you can still be killed. Ah, said the magistrate, who, contrary to the emperor's words, was not a fool. But that peach was given to you by the Queen Mother to give you time to become worthy of immortality. Do you think she would be pleased if the first thing you do upon receiving it is to order me to my death? At that, the emperor hesitated, for there was truth in his words. He grunted with annoyance. It occurred to him that he had yet to eat his peach, and that he should consume it before any more disasters occurred. Just take him away, the emperor thundered, and bring me my peach. And so the official was taken away, and the emperor finally received his peach. And while the emperor ate it with much delight, even he must have wondered how much sweeter the peach would have been if he had gotten the first bite. But Emperor Zhu did not live an extra 999 years, the stonecutter said. He was the last of the many emperors, killed by the soldiers of Emperor Shang. Well, that just proves Emperor Zhu was right, Amma said. The peach could keep him from getting old or sick, but he could still be killed. Even immortality is not invisibility. That's true, the stonecutter said. I wonder what happened to that official. Executed later, do you think? I don't know, Amma said slowly. I wonder how many extra years the official stole with that one bite, the stonecutter said, laughing as he brought the rice bowl to his face. Perhaps he is still alive and wishes he had taken another bite. Perhaps, Amma said, but she did not laugh as she swallowed her rice.